possible.
Oh, dirty, yeah, dirty, dirty. Me and my niggas get dirty. When any of these niggas wanna get delirious like Eddie Murphy.
Oh, Hercules.
Ain't showing that kitty no mercy. Fuck the 3 exes, no one neglected. Brother the turkey, yeah, brother the turkey,
Welcome back, Royal Nation, to another installment of Royal View, where we get a better insight of each king and queens behind the scene. I'm your host, Cheno Royale, baby. I'm here with, what's your name, sir?
Big Trizz. ODOSO.
Hey, Big Trizz, how you feeling today, bro?
Shit, I feel lifted now.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good, though. It was a good day.
I know you got a bicycle ride on your way here, bro.
Man, I had to get in my workout, you know?
Yeah. But go ahead and, for the fans at home, elaborate on who Big Trizz actually is, man.
Big Trizz, it's actually funny. I didn't actually go by Big Trizz at first. I started out as R-Trizzle, and that was just some kid shit that I started out in like freshman year. So once I got rid of that, it was about, I've been under Big Trizz for like 2 years now, but this has been a whole different way. My bars have been more.
Where does Trizz even come from?
Trizz is just, Trizz comes from the Trizzle. I wanted to do a song with Snoop Dogg when I was young as hell, so I was like R-Trizzle because he says Izzle, you know, and that's all it was. I took my initials of my actual name, Rudy Tanhana, R-Trizzle, and still RT, you know, so my logo would still be my initials. But then when I took off the R-Trizzle, I was like, shit, I mean, I'm grown now, so I might as well be Big Trizz, you know.
Facts.
Off the Izzle. But yeah, that's where it comes from, man.
Where are you originally from?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay, stand up. Stand up, baby. How'd you even get up here, bro?
My mom had money trouble when we was young, and we ended up moving to Missouri. We stayed there for like a year, had a whole bunch of problems in Missouri with like race and stuff, and like the teachers didn't really like me, students did, like it was just a whole bunch of complications. But after we stayed in Missouri for a year, we came up to Indiana. At first I was living over by this real preppy school called Deer Ridge. It was an elementary school, and then I was in middle school at the time. And I went to Woodside. It was a real big middle school. It was my first time being in middle school, actually, because the elementary school that I went to, it had 6th grade combined with it, so I never really walked into one. So as soon as I walked in, I was like, holy shit, it's big as hell. My mom already told me it was like, you know, some special shit. As soon as I walked in, fucking they gave me a laptop and shit. I'm like, okay, this is wild. But from there, we ended up moving over by Lakeside Middle School. And when I grew up on Glenwood, it was fun as hell. I can't even lie, going to Lakeside. I made some good connection with some good people, and around like 8th grade, that's when I started to pick up rap. And like, I had already like battle rapped, and like battle rapping was just for the fun of it, and I really got into some shit with battle rap, but I ended up getting out because I was like, man, I can't even repeat anything that I say because it's just over and done with right there unless somebody's got a video, you know?
True.
And that's kind of lame. But I ended up started writing to beats in like 8th grade. Got my own notepad. I still remember the notepad. It had a fucking Perry the Platypus on it. I don't know
funny
why.
as fuck.
Yeah, it had a Perry the Platypus on it. I drew a little chain on him. I had his hat all pimped out with a whole bunch of money signs on it. Like, I designed the whole front cover. But yeah, I started it 8th grade, and then from there I started to perfect the craft and like really look into bars in 9th grade when I was in high school, and really start to outsource my beats because I was kind of limiting myself. I look up to Eminem a lot because I relate with him like hella. I would really think he one of the ghosts in my eyes, you know. But when I started to outbranch, I realized like I really do got a voice, and I didn't really realize that I could sing until I accidentally sung on something that I didn't even know I was singing, and people asked me like, who's that on the hook? And I was like, it's me. There's nobody else featuring on the track. But I went back and I listened, and I was like, holy shit, I kind of melodized that shit. That's when I started to get into other rappers, because I was kind of against the new wave at first. I was just listening to Eminem, Busta Rhymes, like Kendrick, DMX, like just all
it's good to have
the
like
old school,
a good blend of both.
For sure. And I had a good outsource of, all the people who came before, but I was kind of like, when Uzi came around, I heard Money Longer, and I was like, man, this shit's kind of trash. Like, I can't even lie. It was off to me. But then, like, nowadays, I can't even lie. That beat go hard to me. I'd remix it in a heartbeat, But I was kind of against it. And once I started to outsource, I found out Trippie Redd was really, really dope to me. And I started to look up to Trippie Redd and like his style with beats. And now, like, I kind of formed like this like melodizing shit that I be doing, but at the same time it be going hard, and I'm kind of yelling sometimes, but really I'm not, because like it's still soft with a melody.
It sounds like you were just you were driven by lyricism at first, but then you figured out who you are when it comes to being
and that's what I'm saying. And I'm still that person with the lyricism and everything. I understand bars so much. Like, my bars are crazy for real. I'm always say that because I'm an artist and I always think my shit is hard. But I didn't mean to interrupt. No, you good.
But kind of tapping into what you kind of just said in there, like, would you say Eminem's the only person that has truly inspired you, like, as just a lyricist? Like, who's inspired? No. Who's like? How would you see your people? Who would you see as like directly inspired your flow?
Directly inspired my flow,
like lyricism, like
Eminem.
I
can't even lie. If you listen to me and really break down my bars, take away my whole beats, because all of my beats are wild. They're not like Eminem beats at all. When I first started making,
like, could you spit like a quick 4?
A quick 4?
Yeah. Or like something that you've already had. Like, do you remember anything that you said?
Hold on. Big gas, I'ma roll up the wood. Get cash, I just do what I should. Lil mids ain't nothing to crud. Open bag and it's smelling like must. Go fast and then eat my dust. Getting nasty, I'm all in the guts. Stomach daycare, she swallowed a nut. These niggas, they know me. I'm ballin' like Kobe. I'm charging like Broly. Big jungle, no Mowgli. Like, you see what I'm saying though?
Okay.
It's still take away my beats, and I really do rap like Eminem. Like, I can't even lie, but it's also because I studied him. I can't even lie. I developed my flow off of him, because you see how, like, when I was spitting, almost every bar that I have, it rhymes with the next sentence. I'd only do that because if you listen to Eminem, literally almost every line in his songs, every word rhymes with each other. That's what I try to do, but not too much, just because I want to get a different message out there. He's just going crazy with the bars, and he just knows that he's nutty and he can rap and he can go crazy and ballistic. But I'm trying to get a different message and a different approach out there.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, like I said, if you take away my beats, I really do rap like Eminem if you break my shit down.
Okay.
It's always, I come in about 4 bars and it's slow pace. And then when the bass drop even more, I'm fast. Right. Then I'll slow it down one more time and probably do my own flow that you never heard at the end of my verse.
So you would say, like, directly that you're not limited to just one style?
No.
Like, you could do multiple flows?
I could do so many styles. Yeah. If I play my catalog right now, it's unbelievable how different I sound on every song.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless I like went back to a wave, because I have many waves that I'll be hopping on that I really love to do, and it's so funny when I hop on those waves. People always tell me, "Oh, bro, you sound like you make that type of music," and I'll play something else, and they'll be like, "Bro, you sound like you make this type of music." It's because when I really hop on those waves, I pay attention to who be making those waves, and I'm not following nobody, but at the same time, that is a criterion to set, and it is somebody to match up with, So the way I feel about it, you just always gotta pay attention to what the fuck you really working on.
Those are big facts, dude.
Yeah.
How would you say in the previous year with the whole pandemic, how's it like affected you?
I would say it affected fan personal interaction. When my fans see me out and about, like, it's weird now because everybody's got a fucking mask on. How the fuck do you know what the fuck I look like underneath my mask? And at the same time, I'm looking at this person like, I have no clue who you are, and you're masked up, So really, it was just it fucked up fan interaction just physically. But other than that, Corona didn't really affect me too much because I'm funny when I rap. You know how many Corona bars I got now? It's unbelievable. I was just thinking on the ride over here. I was like, man, I got to do a song called "Cold Ones," and the music video have Corona bottles in the fucking beginning of it. You know, just some clowning shit.
Yeah.
So really, I don't know. Corona didn't really affect me too much, but fan interaction physically, yeah, it's just weird now.
Well, I'm glad to hear that it didn't limit you at all, because I've been telling people this, and I've had to tell people in my own company about it. It's just like right now is the moment that is going to separate people that do this as a hobby and people who do this, who really do this.
Nah, for real, it really is. And it really starts to show.
And the people that really don't see it are going to be the ones that it's going to be like the it's too late moment, where they're just like, I mean, I had my shot, but you know. But I'm glad to have you on my show, my guy. I appreciate your time and coming out here. But I only got one more question for you before you start pedaling on back. But where you see all this stuff going? A year, 5 years, man, it could be fucking tomorrow. Where you see all this stuff going?
Man, honestly, I see me being one of the biggest things that ever happened to music. I can't even lie. If you really listen to my messages and stuff, I give hella advice, and it's not on purpose. It's really just because all the music that I listened to gave me great advice, and the shit that I've been through gave me great advice. So I really see me being a Kendrick or a Cole or a Wayne. Like, I really see that for me, just because like I don't limit myself to anything. Literally, if you go through my catalog, it's all different music every time.
Would you say like even your lyrics would be able to like motivate other artists to
For
even
sure.
I get their own grinds on?
Yeah, I motivate other artists all the time. Literally, I get hit up on the daily by other artists like, hey bro, this my shit right now. Just because like in my music, I talk about making music. You know how many people make music now? I get people on the grind for sure. But I also get, like, you know, working motherfuckers on their grind too. Like people who got just a normal 9-to-5 job and they just maybe going through some shit. They can turn on like a song called My Angels that I don't got out right now, but when it drops, they can turn on that. And you know, they can cheer up if they going through some shit. You know, like, and then I got fun music. I got just playing around music. I got hard bar music. I got hella auto-tune music. I even got some pop music on the way that I'm not gonna talk about.
Well, like I said, man, appreciate you being on the show. Definitely shout out any place that we can find any lick of you on the internet.
It won't be the same name for too long, but it'll still be Spaz. But you can look me up on YouTube. Either look me up Big Trizz, or you can look me up on YouTube just straight from the channel and go to Spaz Out Gang Nation. And that's it.
Like I said, man, appreciate you being out here. You stay on your grind, my guy.
Hell yeah.
This shit gon' manifest, but when that shit heal up, you think I can again. It's a real nigga, you gotta be comfortable. You gotta look at your problems like who an obstacle, and you gon' find out you the only one stopping you. And all that fake shit, you see it as a bottle truth.